Hey y'all, this is Dominique again from Naturally Doing Too Much, and I'm here to review All the Queen's Men. This is still season 1, and this is episode 2, and it's called Silent Partner. So we just gonna get into it. But real quick, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not feeling this show. It's a little bootleg. Actually, it's a lot bootleg. I thought Eva could act a little better than that. I don't know if it's directing. I think it's really like the whole scenario. It has some little good potential parts, but overall it's, I give it about a 4.5, but we're going to see it through. It's an original BET show, so it's not going to be probably no more than 8 to 10 episodes. So we just going to get into it. All right, so, it picks back up in the bedroom after Eva finished shooting, her shareholder, the partner, you know, the husband who caught his wife cheating. She shot him in the head. Then Doc is there, the stripper, Bolo, aka Michael Bower. So then she basically saying to the wife, you know, shut up, cut all that out, we don't need all that. Then she turns to Doc and say, hey, you gonna need to help us wrap this body up. And he like, no, I can't do that. She like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? I just saved your life. Help me get this fucking body up. What the fuck? There's nothing to talk about. He like, yeah, I can't do that. And then he looking like he about to be sick. So she like, are you serious? Oh my God, what did she say? She said, just get the fuck out and let me handle this. Let the women do what the women shouldn't be doing, but that the man should be doing. Always gotta clean up behind a nigga. Come on now. So then she leaves out. She actually tells her security friend, okay, well have her do it. The wifey that's sitting on the bed crying, hysterical or whatever. She's like, have her help you clean that shit up. I'm out. So she leaves out. The security person or her security friend tells wifey on the bed like, all right, come on, help me get this up. So she crying and boohooing like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Help me get this body up out this bitch. The shit is over. It's done. Dada. So they do that or whatnot. So then it goes to the next scene. And his name is Midnight, which I didn't get that till like the middle of the episode, but I call him STD stripper. The stripper with the STD. The one in the first episode who still wanted to fuck around, not use protection, but had STDs galore. Make that make sense, Midnight. As good as you look. See what I'm saying? You can't trust these strippers, honey. It sound good, look good, but can you trust them? Probably not. So then he getting it in, I guess having a menage a trois with 2 other women. He gets a call from Madam. She says, you know, basically come real quick. That's what I'm assuming. Probably to help get rid of the body, i.e. that's probably what that is moving forward. So then it goes to Madam's nephew. He at the halfway house. I guess he packing up or whatever, or just about to leave for the day. And this one guy comes in. It's his roommate. So he just basically being nosy, just being all, you know, extra all up in your business. Like, what's up, man? What you gonna do about a job? You know, it's hard to get a job out here. So what you gonna do? And he like, nigga, I don't know. I will figure it out. Whatever that may be. And then he was like, well, I saw your phone. You know, that phone looked pretty nice. And if you ain't got no job, where you getting that money from? And nephew was like, which I call him nephew because I don't remember his name. He like, dude, you checking on my phone? What the fuck is wrong with you? He like, man, it ain't nothing like that. I'm just saying, I'm here to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm a good dude. You know, I just saw the phone. I'm like, damn, you nigga, what you got going on? Hook me up. Nephew like, dude, I'm cool. Don't worry about all that. Chill out. So then it goes to Madam's house. So then she talking to this what is it? She talking to the security. And then she questions Madam. Okay, so Madam is at the table, Eva. Security comes in, whatever her name is. I just call her security friend. She comes in like, you know we got to do something about Doc. Like, something got to happen with that. She like, what you mean? She's like, because he ain't help with the body. And then Madam like, yeah, I know. You know, we always got to come in, clean up after these men's mess or so-called man mess. I already know. I got it, but he gonna owe me. I saved his life, so I ain't worried. So then she was like, you know what? You right. You always 2-4 steps ahead of these niggas. And she was like, you know that's right. I'm sorry. I thought that shit was corny. I didn't do it verbatim, but that exchange, I thought that was too corny. Could have been better done. Done better. I said better done. Done better. Y'all get it. So then it moves on to, what is it? Oh, so then she says, well, I got a surprise for you. Go check it out. And she like, okay, you like, what is it? She's like, girl, just get your ass over there, go check it out. She's like, okay, I ain't tripping about that. So then it goes to the gym. So you got Poppy in there, the Hispanic or Puerto Rican or whatever. You got Babyface, who because he's younger, but he ain't got no cute face. Then you got Midnight, STD stripper. So they all in the gym, pumping iron or whatever. So then Babyface talks to him about his child support issues or whatever, and they basically let him know, like, you need to handle that. And that comes after he tells them, hey, do you know, guess who was up there? The client that I saw had me up there for an hour and a half. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. He was like, it was like, okay, who was it? He was like, the fucking judge had me up there, man, blackmailing me. And then Poppy was like, damn, I thought she looked familiar. That's crazy. So then they go into, the child support. You better go pay that shit, man, so you can get up out of that. So they talk about that or whatnot. And then it's a white girl come up to him. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna have one of them cute little bubbly voices, but her voice was really deep and husky, something like mine. So I was like, oh, that's different. So white girl, Ashley, I'm gonna call her Ashley, in between or whatever. So she got a nice little spandex red outfit on. So she coming up, talking to them, and they all admire her like, oh girl, you looking tight, you looking real good. She's like, oh, okay, I'm just making sure the gym is good, since I run it. All that bullshit, flirting, being all extra, but not really. I see what you're doing. But then she got her eyes set on Poppy. Fuck Midnight, you too black for me. And Babyface, I don't do that. But I like Poppy, just that right medium build. Just enough blackness in there, but not too black. I get you. So then she basically telling him like, hey, I need you to come, check my computer. I don't know if it was in her office or in the computer room. I don't know. But basically, she was like, can you come check this out for me? And they was like, yeah, Midnight was like, yeah, you good with the computers. You go ahead and do that. So then they go ahead and go there. Bitch, I see you for your work. You trying to get that ping. I know what it is. So then, what was it? So then, like I said, she was flirting with him, whatnot. They went back to the little dance studio room or whatnot. So then she keeps saying like, basically, hey, I seen you online. I got you in front of me. I shouldn't have to go to the club and pay. I want what I want right now. And he like, dude, I don't do that. Like, I'm a dancer. I'm very sexual, but I don't want to do all that. She's like, come on now. You said I gave you the best blowjob ever. He was like, all right, man. Needless to say, she gave him a blowjob. That was her way of getting him back there to fix the computer. And he was like, bitch, you could do that yourself. But you knew what she was on. Come on now. You got that dick sucked. Ain't no nigga turning that down. Stop it. Stop it, Poppy. So then, it goes to, where we at? Let's say 3 anythings, emotional tournament. Oh, no. I'm reading the wrong thing. Okay. So then it goes to 2 women jumping another woman on the sidewalk while Madam pulls up in her Jeep. Or her, I don't know, Range Rover Jeep, whatever. She pull up in her car. So she tell them, hey, get off her. So they stop beating her up. They run off. So the lady is getting up. She Madam helping her up like, dang, sweetie, you okay? What's wrong? So she handles her handkerchief. She wipe her blood off, whatever. Like, girl, you can keep it. I got plenty from where that came from. So, excuse me. So then she says, the lady says, oh, you must think I'm ugly and fat or something. Where did that come from? Who placed that in? It didn't make sense. The scene didn't make sense. You just got your ass whooped. She came out, helped you. Why would you say you must think I'm fat and ugly? I guess, honey. So obviously she got issues on issues. So then basically she was like, girl, I got you. Don't worry about it. So she makes a fall to Gabriel. Gabriel, I guess, is her gay friend stylist who styles her or whatever. That's what it seems like. So she basically tells him, hey, I'm going to need you to get homegirl together when I send her over there. Get her dressed up real nice and stuff. So he goes back and forth like, I'm tired of this, your charity cases, your charity baskets. That's not what I do. I don't do that. I dress A-listers, okay? I dress to impress. I don't do your little charity cases. So he was saying, nigga, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit. Get her together and you better treat her right or that's your ass, okay? Period. So then she does that, and they do this all on the speakerphone. So as he basically saying, I'm tired of your charity cases and how you could beat a bitch's ass, and then in the next sense, you could come save a girl who just got her ass whooped. Make it make sense. But she hearing this all while she on the ground. I'm just like, you could have muted it, or not even muted it, took it off a speakerphone, but I guess that's besides the point. So then it goes to, where we at? So then the next scene is she goes to the club. She meets up with her assistant. So I guess he got a rack of clothes for her to try on. So she looking like, oh yeah, I like that. I'm gonna definitely wear that one. So she's so then they start talking about the style, the little girl, the girl she found on the sidewalk, like, hey, you better get her together, whatnot. So then he tells her open up another club. Oh, okay. All right, so then actually I'm messing up. That came probably a little bit later. So then after that, she goes in and meets her. Yeah, take that back. Scratch that. That is after this scene coming up. So when she get finished with the girl, she gives her card, gives her number, let her know to go there to go get dressed. So then she goes. So then Madam goes into the restaurant cafe, meets up with her DJ and assistant. So she basically talks to her DJ assistant, saying like, "Hey, I know you've been eyeing my nephew. I know you like him, girl. I've seen you. I know, girl. I'm a woman. I know what you doing." So she's like, "Girl, it ain't really like that. Bitch is all like that." So then it goes to a man and a woman, actually a white girl and a black man. They turned out to be a couple, so they sitting probably like 2 rooms over or whatever around the corner. And he acting all nervous and shy, and the girlfriend's telling him, "Hey, go get that money. Go over there and approach her. I'm cool." And then he was like, "I thought you didn't want me to strip or whatever." He was like, "Man, it was about this rent now. I don't give a damn. It's about this rent, so please go ahead and do that." So then he goes over there and he looked real goofy. I mean, he got a nice build. He got the beard game, but his face don't fit the beard. I'm just saying. Everybody can't wear a beard. I'm going to say majority black men can, but you wasn't fitting it. But that's besides the point. So he walks his ass over there while Madam/Eva talking to her assistant. And he basically saying like, "Can I get a job? Can I work in your crib? Child, can I work on your crib? Can I work in your club?" And she said, no. And he like, "Wow, I'm really good." She said, "Really?" She said, "Turn around. Let me see your butt." He turned around and they looked, and I was like, and then she looked at her sister like, "What you think? You think he could swing it or something?" She was like, "I don't know. It looking a little passive." She was like, "Yeah, it looking a little passive." She was like, "Well, you giving me little dick energy right now. Do you got a big dick? Because if your dick ain't longer than your 7 digits, you can't work in my club." And he like, "Man, I mean, does area code count?" They just said, "Bitch, oh, your shit 10 digits? Is that what it is? Let us know." So then, long story short, she was like, "Okay, well, who is that girl over there?" "Oh, that's my woman." "Oh, you date white women?" "Oh, no, we not having that." Yeah, she can't come to my club. And don't even worry about that, because after working with me, you won't be with her much longer. So then they laughing about it, Kiki, and he was like, "Okay, whatever." So she hands him the card, the number, whatever, and just say, "Hey, meet me there such and such, whatever time." So then that was that. And he was real nerdy and geeky like way. So that was that. Where we at? So it goes back to nephew. We at the halfway house calling jobs. The roommate come down. I'm like, go figure you come down when he called it, just to throw it in his face and say, "Man, I told you it's hard to find a job. I done been through it all, man. You ain't got no other options." Like, nigga, back up. Why you on my dick like that? Calm down. You ain't got no friends? Maybe that's what it is. He ain't got no friends. I don't know. So then basically they start talking about how, the jobs, it ain't gonna be no jobs out there. It's hard for you to find one. But you ain't got no options. You sure you ain't think about nothing else? And he was like, "Man, no." Then the nephew was like, "Well, I do got one option, but I ain't really trying to do that. It's my auntie, I think he said, she run a nightclub." And the nigga was like, "What nigga? Why you ain't in the nightclub? What are we talking about here? Come on now." He was like, "Yeah, I could ask her." He was like, "Shit, hook me up. Shit, I can dance." You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, "Yeah, I might." So then the roommate wound up leaving on the way up the stairs. He was like, "Shit, I'm about to be up there practicing my moves and shit. Bump that." So then it goes to the club. And this is when, see, I messed up. So I take that back. Forgive me. I knew. I'm getting it together. I'm trying. So this is when the madam goes to the club to check the clothes on the rack that her stylist Gabriel got for her. So she found one. She was like, "Oh yeah, that's nice. That's gonna be good for the night." So then madam calls Doc down to her office. This is the stripper who was fucking the wife, whose husband got murdered by whose husband was murdered by madam. So then she basically says, "You owe me. You know that, right?" He like, "Yeah, I know. You saved my life." So he was like, "Well, what we gonna do about wifey? I think she gonna tell, I don't need a lot of bodies on me, man." And then madam like, "It ain't about that. It's about how you do it. But we gonna need to pay wifey a visit to make sure she don't run her fucking mouth." So he basically he really ain't had no dog in the fight. He said, "Well, shit, you saved my life, so I guess it ain't too much I can really say or do." So then it goes to the nightclub. So I guess it's open at night, you know what I'm saying? So the ladies out dancing, shaking their ass, gyrating, strippers on stage, throwing that money and shit, having a good old time. So then Madam comes out with her security friend. She looks over. She sees somebody with their phone, taking pictures. And then she like, oh, damn, I have a no phone. Well, actually, she said no photos allowed. Because earlier she let Poppy let her know that you could do snippets online and shit to promote our business. But that's it. So she was like, yeah, sweetie, no photos allowed. She was like, what? What you mean no photos allowed? After all this money I paid, girl, this the least y'all could let me do. She said, how much did you pay, sweetie? $20. She looked down like, I can see why $20 is a lot for you. No phone. She was saying, man, y'all bitches crazy. Talking to Madam and security. Madam security said, did this bitch just call? Did she just call me a bitch? Security said, I got it. Madam was like, oh, no, I got it. She was like, you sure you got it? Madam said, I got it. No worries. So, and the lady had stood up at this point. So she said something about, bitch, you don't call me a bitch. Boop, bop, rocked her right on down to the floor. Picked her ass back up by her hair. Drug her up to the stage. So I'm like, why is she bringing her to the stage? And she clearly got strippers on stage performing. Put her on stage. Hey, cut the music. She calls her out. Basically said, hey, this bitch, what's your name? Bloody Nose, what? Keisha. Bloody Nose Keisha is want to take photos in my establishment after I told her not to. Okay? So Bloody Nose Keisha, now that you know that's not allowed, don't bring your ass back. Okay? Period. Finito. Get the fuck off my stage. So then she drops her, drops her down. She get the fuck off her stage. And then she said, hey, cut the music back on. Everybody go back to having fun, gyrating, shaking, strippers, doing all that and shit. And then throwing money and stuff. So, that was that. So then, the strippers go back to the, back, I guess for a little break, or maybe they done. They eating some lunch or whatever, or some food somebody brought them. And I'm pretty sure all them females, you got females in there that cook. So they probably laid it on them. So they like all hungry and shit, eating and shit. All that bullshit. Damn, who brought this? Who? Damn, this the one who got the carrot cake? Okay, calm that shit down, y'all hungry ass strippers. So then, Doc, the stripper, aka Bolo, goes to his locker, sees his phone, gets a call from Wifey. Wifey basically trying to set him up because it's a police detective right in front of her. So she's saying, damn, ain't that crazy how Madam just blew his fucking head off? We got to do something. That's crazy. So Bolo's sitting there like, okay, this bitch trying to get me. Madam just said, we got to figure this shit out. Bitch is trying to psych me out. Yeah, bitch, didn't I tell you about smoking that shit when you called me? She was like, what? What are you talking about? Man, don't call my number no more. Get off that shit, girl. She was like, you know what she did. Click. I was like, good job. The fuck out of here, nigga. That's what is it? The most common, not the even most common. The most lamest way you could try to get somebody. Not even lame. I can't get the word, but y'all get it. So, basically she said, get the fuck off my line. And that's basically how it ended right there. Yeah. I mean, the episode was sort of shitty to me, honestly. I don't know. Y'all gotta try it. Y'all gotta watch it. It could just be me. But that was it. All the Queen's Men. Episode 2, Silent Partner. So we'll see what happens next episode. Alright, I'm out, y'all.